bit challenging, okay? So one of the ways that you can be a little bit experimental, a little bit playful with it to help you along is to use what's called a continuous line drawing, okay? Essentially, continuous line is not picking up the pencil until you've finished, okay? Now, because we're working predominantly with geometric shapes here, we're looking at the idea that if I'm drawing from the front view, I might reduce the eye to something like that, okay? So I'm making it just a series of shapes rather than trying to capture the detail and make it look 3D, okay? Because that doesn't fit with Cubism, all right? When I do a nose, I might do something like that, again, creating the shape of a nose, kind of simplifying it to that, okay? Whereas if I drew from the side, my eyes might be something like that, yeah? Same thing, but again, I'm reducing the eye to a flat geometric shape, yeah? And if I were to draw the nose, I might do something like that, okay? So we're simplifying it, that's the big part here. So if I take that into account when I'm drawing a continuous line drawing, I'm gonna try and keep my pencil working with straight lines as much as possible so that I'm going more towards a geometric way of doing it. So, and I'm going to try and draw you from front perspective, okay? Don't be insulted, all right? But I might start like this. I'm going to start with the face, and I'm kind of really going to almost create like a weird octagon, I guess. Okay, so say I start like that with your face. I've turned your oval into a more geometric shape. In order just to create a bit more fun, I am now going to create your eyebrows again as a series of shapes. Okay, and I'm keeping my pencil down just for fun. Okay, you don't have to, but it does kind of allow you an opportunity to create more shapes rather than getting caught up with trying to draw realistically. Okay, and so I might come across like this with my eye, okay, and then come across with my ear like this, yeah. And then you're not too happy with this thing that I've drawn of you, so we'll make your mouth like this, and then I'm going to come up here, create my other eye. You can see I'm not too concerned about it being realistic. You've got glasses on, so I'll add those glasses here, okay, with a little bit of hair happening. I know, I'm being creative, aren't I? Okay, so that's how I might start it, all right? Now, in order to get that multiple perspectives, I'm going to do this again, but this time you're going to turn to the side, either side, yep, and I am going to draw from the profile perspective. And so in this instance, I can start this wherever I like. So I've got this lovely little bit of kind of thing going out here, so I think I might make that his nose. Okay, and I'm going to pretend that I can see up his nose, so I'm going to give him these nostrils happening here, and I'm going to give him two, so it looks like I'm again playing with perspective, all right? But I've got this happening, I'm going off, got a neck happening now, got a chin, and then I've got my new lips happening here, coming up to the nose, and then I can create eyes happening here. And again, I've got his glasses happening here, okay, with another ear, okay, with some more hair going that way, okay. Now that's just two perspectives. But when I look at it, a bit overwhelming, a bit confusing, okay? So I'm gonna come in with my marker, and this is where I'm gonna start allocating shapes. So I'm gonna say, right, I'm gonna keep my nose, right? I'm gonna keep this eye as is, all right? I'm going to keep these glasses, but I kind of went off my geometric line, so I'm gonna come back in with straighter lines. And I'm coming through and I'm creating a series of shapes happening. Yeah? Does that make sense? So obviously I'm doing it very, very quickly at this point, but we'll come across the eyeball here. And it's not to say you can't use circles, because circles are geometric because they're man-made. Okay, you won't really ever see a perfect circle in the natural world. That's why we can class them as geometric. Okay. All right, so let's say for argument's sake that I've gone around all the shapes that I want to keep, and this is where you can be choosy. You can go, I'm keeping this, I'm not keeping this, right? I want to add eyelashes, so I'm going to add eyelashes. And then you're going to get an eraser and you're going to start rubbing out on that nose. Going to start rubbing out the features that you don't want. Okay, and so what happens is you get, this is a very quick messy version, but you get this abstract piecing, well, semi-abstract I should say. So other examples where I kind of tried to do it a bit more quickly is like that, okay, or like that, okay, or like that, yeah? So these are all different examples of a Cubism inspired portrait. And it's just a helpful way to get you thinking in multiple perspectives, okay? So I want you to go away and I want you to give that a go. Once you've mapped it out into shapes, that's when you can start colouring. And you colour it based on the shape, not on, oh, I know that the whole face is usually one colour. You might go, but I've got a line going through here, so this is going to be orange, and this is going to be purple, and this is going to be green, because I can be experimental with colour, because modernists were experimental with colour. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, great. Go do it.